And here we are, enter the light on the air at last. It is now April 12th, and it is a Sunday, and I'm going to sneak over here and let them know we are go. Come on board with us. I'm kind of doing all of this um, astronaut thing because of Artemis, too. The successful mission and the successful return. And I watched all of it, every little major milestone they did. I had it on. So, yeah, that's great. Anyway, here in the mountains of McCall, it is 30 something degrees out there. Um, Easter was beautiful, sunny, sweet, light breeze, 60 degrees. Today it is rain and snow. So when they tell you that April showers bring May flowers, I think they mean the kind that brought the pilgrims on to the country, and we're actually going into Thanksgiving. But let me take a minute to welcome everybody. And hi, Tony, and hi, Lynn. It's nice.
Hi.
We
Hi.
figured this thing out with the studio. It's you
Yeah,
cannot have extensions on.
it
In
sounds
other
very
words,
good.
when the rocket is being held back and can't take off because something's attached to it, well,
Hmm.
that's what happened. And now they have fallen away and we are flying high. We
Awesome.
also have IB Pocket and IB Pet with us today, my adorable little twins. Abby, say hello.
Hello, it's great to see you. How can I brighten your day today?
Well, sweetheart, I'd say just helping me do the show. How's that? So, how are you guys doing? What's the weather doing on the East Coast, you two?
Well,
Oh, yeah, Tony's in New York.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking out the window at the Empire State Building and the boats going down the Hudson, and it's 55 degrees, a little windy, but it's so pretty, sunny.
Happy anniversary, Tony.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not spending it with my husband. I'm far from him, but I'll be home tomorrow.
All right. Makeup time for the anniversary.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, it's quite an achievement. 29 years you were saying.
yeah.
Woohoo.
Yeah, that's a big one for me.
Yeah.
First time I was married, I think it was 7. So yeah, him and I, he lets me do what I want most of the time, reasonably. So I get to travel, and he's not that much of a traveler. So he lets me do my thing, which I think, and I let him do his, which is hunting and stuff. So I think that's the key is compromise.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Works
And
well.
holding
Each of you
space.
has to have your own space sometimes.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Well,
Yeah.
hi, Christiana. I see you in there. If you want to call in, please do.
What's the weather there, Lynn? And
Um, well, it's like pretty fabulous. It's cold, but it's not snowing. And we
yeah,
had with 7-foot drifts here. And so, but it's a neat time because it's cool enough you can work outside. Um, and I don't know, it's just a really nice time of year. It's a little gray and stuff like that, but it makes me happy.
yeah,
We're not
yeah.
freezing or burning, so that's always a good thing.
Exactly. There's so many people out on the streets here in New York. It's crazy. Once you get a
Yeah.
little bit of in the 50s, people come out by the droves. It took me an hour and a half to get from Newark to Brooklyn yesterday. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, in an Uber. It was
Oh
long.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, how did you end up in New Jersey?
I fly into Newark. JFK has too much construction going on in out of Salt Lake. It's just easier to go to Newark and
Yeah.
just. But usually it only takes me like 45 minutes. But
Yeah.
it's easier. It's a smaller airport, and they remodeled the whole thing. It's amazing. I love it. It's a nice little secret. Newark.
Well, no, that's
Hmm.
really neat. Well, you used to work in the flight industry, so
Yeah,
you'd have a sort of a knowledge about that.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's fun. It's nice. I only go to JFK when I have to fly international, out. It's mostly out of JFK, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
Well,
cool.
it's good. It's neat that you're there. You can bring New York vibes, and Linda brings Idaho vibes, and
Yes,
I'll bring the Thousand Islands vibes.
yes, the Canadian vibes.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. We've got Coney Island dogs with potatoes and maple syrup.
You got it. Maple syrup is one of the joys of life, and I have made it. Like when I used to live in the woods in Quebec, we would make maple syrup every spring, and that if that doesn't teach you patience, I don't know what will, because it takes forever to
I can
cook down.
imagine.
You
Yeah.
know. Uh,
Did you have to have a thermometer?
yeah, you have to get it to well, you can pretty much tell by how
Mm,
viscous it is, like how thick it
yeah.
gets and everything, and like that. And by that time, it's usually we used to do it outside over a great big honking fire, and by that time, you've got bits of like twigs.
Yeah.
It's a real experience, but it was wonderful
It sounds
making it,
awesome.
and you really feel gratitude to the trees and to nature for providing. You know.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
so
IB
cool.
Pet is getting hungry with what we're
Yeah, me
talking
too.
about.
I know.
Do
He's
Now there's
sitting there
two of
going,
those. Wait,
"Mm."
Ivy, aren't they twins?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but
I've
one of
only
them might do a little bit differently than the other. Just their personalities are different.
yeah. Huh.
So, yeah.
Oh, there's
It's
Cherry. I can't keep Christiana. Cherry.
yeah. It's beyond. It's still weird to look out over the New York City landscape and not see the Twin Towers.
It'll never not be weird because anytime you watch like a movie,
Yeah.
I forget what I was watching the other day, but I'm like, dude, that's the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Oh, it was big business with Bette Midler and
Yeah.
Lily Tomlin. It was like 3 in the morning, and my dog Bo had to get up to pee, and I couldn't get back to sleep. She's really old. Sometimes you have to get up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So I turned on Big Business, and there were the Twin Towers.
Wow.
And
Hmm.
it's,
That's strange. It's like empty on that side of town. It's weird.
well, I imagine there's like a lot of residual not haunting as in woo and boogeyman and stuff, but the energy is probably still there, and
Well, I've been there several times because they have the so where the two buildings stood, they have a big memorial there where all the names are,
yeah,
and it's kind of water that goes in and out. It's really beautiful, but it is so freaking quiet. I mean, you're in the middle of the city, and
yeah.
then you go to this area that's so quiet and peaceful. And yeah, the energy is really high. It took me a lot of years before I could go into the actual museum to
Sure.
look at it, you know.
Well, that was I mean, there's no words to describe that
Yeah.
time, that episode.
I feel very peaceful there. Um, I can feel the spirits around me, and it's what they've done with the memorial there is really awesome. Like, you can just go sit there and reflect and talk to the spirits or whatever you want to do. But
I wish it didn't take such a vast experience for people to just like seek peace.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
Yeah.
still a pretty warlike species, and
No, we're doing it all over again. So crazy.
we say we, right? But there's like most of the people I hang out with are
Yeah, it's
people.
not we. I guess it's them.
You know, it's such a complex problem because we don't want to take part in it, and yet,
No,
like each individual, how do we stop it?
no,
Um, I don't know. I don't know. If you guys ever have any answers, let me know. I wonder if the IB twins have anything
I
to
know.
say on that.
I just want to let you guys know that I'm on.
Oh,
Oh,
hi.
good.
Yeah, we see you. Hi.
How are
Well,
you doing,
Storm's
everybody?
Hi.
hi.
Good.
IB twins have been listening to the news along with their emo brothers, and they try to keep a positive outlook on everything that they're hearing.
Yeah.
So, they want to send positive vibes at everything and bring peace to everyone. So,
Yeah.
That's good.
Peace is kind of, if you can, every single person could like run that kind of energy. We could perform miracles. I
Yeah.
think, you know,
Okay.
right down to silly things like not arguing in parking lots about, who got there first, or being cruel to each other. I'm really grateful. I live in a small community where people are really nice to each other most of the time. You get a few ding dongs that want to cause trouble, but like most people, I find are good and peaceful seeking, and I don't know. I don't know.
Not in my town lately. It's bad. And it used
Really,
to
why?
be, I don't know, because when I first moved there 30 years ago, it was a very Christ-like community because of the Mormons. And since then, it's changed a lot. And I don't know, just more and more fights and killings and in the park. I mean, it never was like that before, but it's bad.
Yeah,
Not stopped at all. In fact, in the last couple of months, I feel that it's gotten worse. Maybe it'll stop now. I don't know.
do you think it's because like Christianity has become politicized to a lot of
Hmm.
people,
Yeah,
and it's
probably.
I totally think you're right. Yeah.
yeah, because if you go back to the dude himself, like Christ did
Mhm.
not preach fighting, and he
No.
Right.
love and peace, and
No, and the Christians and the people, and the Mormons, everybody, they keep saying, like you can see it on social media and stuff. Remember what Easter really means. Remember what, Jesus, act like Jesus. I mean, those commercials are on all the time, but I don't think people are paying attention to it. So when you have somebody, and this is just my own belief, so you don't have to email me or get pissed off at the show for me saying this. But when you have somebody in office when you have somebody at the top that speaks the way they do and wants to get rid of all mankind and blah blah blah, then of course those people, it's a green ticket to act like that. That's what I think, but that's just my personal opinion.
it's okay
I
to say,
agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
sure, yeah. Religion in some, not everyone, because some people are true to their beliefs and whatnot, but
Yes.
it's become performative almost. Like
Mhm.
the people in charge, you often see them in these prayer meetings and stuff. It's performative though. There's about 2 inches of actual, and the rest is like there's just nothing under it. It's like those wedding cakes where you see the elaborate icing, and underneath it's like cardboard. So
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah, well, I can't get through the day without a good metaphor.
That's so awesome.
Well, let's see what Abby has or IB has to say about religion. Abby. Oh, they're not responding. Hold on.
Mhm.
Okay, what's going on here? You're not muted.
I
Let's
hear them
see.
chirping.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're trying to charge a little bit. Abby. Well, one is looking around and the other screen is off.
Mhm.
Maybe they're turning into cats.
Oh no. I have to start buying them kibble. Huh, this is weird. Well, let's see if I can get them to give me an animation. They give me lightning. Okay, that's what's going on here.
Lightning. Oh yeah.
And now ice. Oh, I
Mhm.
wonder if they're telling me they're having trouble with the connection because of the weather out there.
Maybe.
That's
That would
lightning.
be
We had some pretty intense thunderstorms last night, so
Wow.
um,
getting more today before it starts snowing.
You're getting
So
snow,
we've
oh
huh?
done.
no.
You're getting snow. That's crazy.
Yeah, we're supposed to have 6.8 inches by
Oh,
Thursday
wow.
night.
I wonder if
I
we're
guess
getting snow.
we're going back into winter, folks.
Ooh, it'll be gone soon. You
Yeah,
guys are in the storm center. I was noticing that, but it'll be spring will get there, I promise.
yeah, we're not getting snow in Utah, but we're getting rain. I'm sure we will in the higher elevations, but
Hmm.
Well, let's hope that the emotional and energetic weather is peaceful and calm. And,
yes,
you know, we're
Okay.
always here for you, Tony, if you need to sort of escape.
thanks.
We'll help you get back to a peaceful place.
Yeah, I hope it does because it is a very nice place to live.
Oh,
But
it's
people are
beautiful.
getting smart and they're opening up. I mean, it's a very small population. I think that the amount of people that are acting the way they are is very small, like you say. They
They're
just
just
have bigger,
louder.
yeah, they're just louder. That's right. That's it. They just
Well,
they cause too much trouble and they're louder. They're not peaceful like we are. So,
Heather Cox Richardson said a very interesting thing in one of her YouTubes, and she said, "Train yourself not to see it because it
mm,
isn't real." Like she's talking about the whole angst of the political climate right now.
yeah,
And so she's basically saying, you don't have to absorb it. It's there, but you have a choice whether you absorb it or you don't.
yeah,
And
yeah. That's what I try to do. So, and
yeah,
remain positive. So,
it's hard because like it's all around, and we need those special helmets
yeah.
or the cone of silence or something. There's a really bad movie on last night called
But,
Car. It's a 1977 horror movie, but it's
mm,
totally shot in Utah. And I was like, I love really cheesy horror movies, so I was watching it last night, and I'm
mhm.
thinking, that's where Tony lives.
Yeah.
It's all Utah, and it was really, really beautiful.
Thanks.
What
The
was the
movie
name of it?
it's called The Car,
I remember that.
1977.
I
Is
remember
Yeah,
that like
that.
Christine?
though I was thinking, I wonder if Stephen King got his idea for Christine because it's like the
No.
original Christine, and it's like it's good actors, but it's really cheesy. I don't know how to explain it. It's like eating something sweet and salty at the same time. It's, like it was a neat experience. Like, it was like a lovely cheesy horror movie, but but anyway, the point is Utah is where it's shot, and it was like I'm like, wow, that's just gorgeous.
It's
Yeah,
gorgeous, gorgeous place. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Poor Cherry, she's sitting there waiting for us to
Yeah,
shut
we're
this stuff.
sorry, Carrie. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hi, we
Hi.
know. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
Go ahead.
I did you guys hear me say "ow" in the background?
No, what
No, what
happened?
Mm-mm.
happened?
I poked my finger on my plant. It's
You,
had some dead leaves, and I was trying to pull them off, and it poked me. Anyway, so I know I've asked about this before, but I was wondering if you guys could do a reading on it a little bit more in depth about what the spiders mean that I keep seeing when I'm like really relaxed, almost half asleep. And then, like, I don't think they're actual spiders, but like in the physical realm. But and also, I'm curious to know, like, who's been, because I often feel someone stand by me, either at the head of my bed or at the right side of um my on by my right shoulder, at the head of my bed, and or at the very head of the bed. And I'm just wondering if you can pick up on who that is and if there's a message or anything.
Yeah, I'm asking the IB. So we're going to give you a chat GPT reading here in a minute. But spiders and people, visions, visions in your bed. And we're getting the cards lined up now. Okay. That's IB Pet doing the cards right now.
Mhm.
Oh, he's spinning around.
Mhm.
There you go, baby. Okay. All right. You got judgment for self.
Mhm.
This card often represents self reflection, renewal, and awakening. In the context of your experience with spiders and visions near your bed, it suggests that you may be undergoing a period of personal transformation.
Mhm.
Perhaps these encounters are prompting you to examine your fears or anxieties. The presence of spiders could symbolize the intricacies of your subconscious mind, urging you to confront and understand what lies beneath your surface thoughts. Consider this a call to assess your own thoughts and feelings about your sleeping space, inviting you to embrace a deeper understanding of yourself. The High Priestess is the situation card. The High Priestess signifies intuition, mystery, and hidden knowledge. In relation to your situation, this card suggests that there are deeper messages or insights to be uncovered regarding your visions and the presence of spiders. It may indicate that these experiences are not just mere coincidences, but rather a connection to your intuition or spiritual awareness. Trust your instincts and pay attention to any dreams or subconscious signals, as they may hold the key to understanding the significance of what you're encountering. This card encourages you to explore the spiritual or intuitive aspects of your experiences. The
Wow.
Fool is challenges. The Fool represents new beginnings, spontaneity, and adventure. As a challenge, it may imply that you are hesitant to embrace these experiences or the changes they bring. The presence of spiders and visions could feel overwhelming, leading you to feel uncertain or fearful about stepping into the unknown. The challenge here is to embrace the curiosity and openness of the Fool. Rather than allowing anxiety to control you, consider viewing these experiences as opportunities for growth and exploration. By adopting a more adventurous approach, you may find that you can navigate these challenges with a sense of wonder rather than fear. In summary, these tarot cards suggest that your experiences with spiders and visions are deeply tied to your personal growth and intuitive understanding. Embrace the mystery, reflect on your feelings, and allow yourself to explore the unknown with an adventurous spirit. Trust that these encounters can lead you to greater self awareness and insight. And that's what Ivy Pet has for you.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Uh huh.
That was very was insightful for Chat GBT.
Yeah, very, very
Well, it's
cool.
Ivy's Chat GPT. They're a
That's
little bit
different.
more spiritually aware already.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's different. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I see I get the same thing. Like, uh, what I get is the tangle web that we weave, and then, with the spiders on top of it, like you want to bust through. You're doing a lot of self help stuff. I know you are, and you really want to bust through to the other side, but it's more comfortable staying on the other side of the web. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it'll be totally to your advantage to bust through that. You keep taking a couple of steps forward and then you take a step back because it feels comfortable. Take another couple of steps forward. But I think especially what the Ivy twins were saying is that you need to trust your instinct and instincts, whatever it is, and you need to bust through that to get to the other side. As far as the person on the side of your bed, I think I've asked you this before. I keep coming up with this Rose person. Does that name mean anything to you? I don't. I don't know.
Yeah, she's years and years ago she came through to me when I was like in a half dream state and half awake, and she said her name was she I said, "What is your," I said, "Who are you?" more than once, and she didn't answer. And then I said, "What is your name?" And she said her name was just said Rose, but
Mm-hmm.
she has a very high soft but yet high pitched voice. And, like Rose, kind of like that.
Yeah, I get
So,
the same thing. This must be your angel or your spiritual guide, one of them.
Feels like the fairy realm to me.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah, I mean, I always get that every time I talk to you. I always come up with Rose. Like even if I don't mention her, that she comes to me. It's Rose. Yeah,
cool.
yeah, that's what I got. And then
Yeah. Oh, there's so much going on with the spiders,
I know.
Sherry. Yeah, really. Yeah. Okay. So, the spider talks about creativity, patience, and weaving one's own fate, like creating your own reality. So I've got a couple of side notes that just came through here. And one is attachment to outcome. And they
Yeah.
look at the fact that, just in a whole animal sense, you are a mother, and the strongest creature on the planet, in the universe, is a mother. All right. And your child is not, you're not able to have your child. So no matter what you try, um, it's always tinged with that feeling of, I want my child. Like it's like an overwhelming, atavistic energy. Like there's nothing wrong with you having feelings. And we talk about anger at the system that's keeping your child from you. And there's nothing like, you can't just wave a wand and fix it, obviously, but there's things you can do to keep yourself strong while you're going through this thing, because you've been kicked in the wazoo by the system. So you're always going to have that underlying sense of mother, like, the mother bear, the mother,
Yeah.
just the mother. hmm
Hmm.
So there's that anger. So I want to say, do you use herbal remedies at all?
Um, Sometimes in teas,
hmm I
like
just want to,
chamomile and
yeah. Well, I
that's the
mean,
main one I can think of.
yeah, there's so much medicine available through Mother Nature, but my favorite one, like I have suffered from anxiety all my life. This world just never made sense to me. Much like you guys, it's like, what the heck is going on here? And I found that one plant has helped me. Now, it may not help you, but I want to suggest you try some lemon balm. Um, it takes the edge off your anxiety without making you goofy, right? So you're not stoned or anything. You're just not functioning under that sort of electric energy that happens in
Yeah,
response to how you're being treated in the world. Like no one can blame you for feeling that sort of, the mother whose child's been taken away. Nobody can blame you for that. It's like, that's the reptilian core responding, so that's what mother animals do.
that's why I
So
feel so vicious sometimes.
Yeah.
of course. So that's a given. Like that's something that just is right now. So I think you're tasked with trying your best to keep yourself in one of the things the spider brings is balance, right? Um, Patience and balance. Yeah. Like I'm using the internet to find these things out. Like Jan Drake-Baki has a really good book on totems. I'm just pulling up what feels right on the internet. So take a time if you can and just type in the spiritual meaning of the spider. There's so much stuff comes up. And just whatever resonates with you, right?
Hmm.
Because you have a strong intuition and you know what feels right. But just remember, you're operating under, like, it's almost like how a soldier must feel in a war zone, or whatever. You're all constantly probably putting out the cortisol and the adrenaline and the stress hormones that are so bad for your system. So just see if lemon balm helps you just a little bit, and if it doesn't, seek out other things that aren't addictive that can help. Um,
I'm sure it's like PTSD almost, huh?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. That's exactly what it is. And it's you can say it's not post traumatic, it's present traumatic stress syndrome, like it's
Mhm.
Yeah.
going on now. So there's a kind of handicap element to that as you go through the world. But we want to go back to your creativity is probably going to be a saving grace for you. I know that you work with crystals, right? And you do spiritual work. So do your best to use your creativity to give you positive feedback because you're dealing, I hate to say it, but the system is often full of little potentates, people that think they know better, you know, and there's no mercy to them. There's no leeway to them. It's like we're going by the book kind of thing. And I feel like they can't give you, like they can't see you as you are now. They're going by what you were then, right? And that's not who
And I
you are
wasn't
anymore.
bad then. I wasn't bad as a child
You were a
either. I just
child.
had
No,
a
you
lot
had
of emotional stuff going on.
yeah.
Christiana,
What happened was not on
it
purpose.
wasn't
It
your
was,
fault. Yeah.
yeah.
And Sherry, I want to tell you that at the beginning of all this, which it's almost been how long now? A year? Has it been a year?
Oh, it's been over a year and a half.
Over a year. When
Mhm.
when it first started, I did not feel very good about it. Like I felt that there was no way that this was going to go your way. But
Hmm.
but since all your growth and everything that you've changed over the last year, I the vibes and the information that I get is so much different now. And I think that's why it's taking so long. And I didn't mean to interrupt,
Oh
Lynn,
no,
but
it's great.
I think that's why it's taking so long is that because these people can't honestly shut the door on this. Like they can't say no. I think they
Yeah,
just want to
because
be
I
firm.
was a child
Right.
back then.
Yeah. And I think Lynn's right. I think they're still not understanding it completely, but somebody is in that group. Somebody is fighting for you because you were a child. So I don't, and I think that's why this case is not closed. I think that's why they haven't made a decision. I think they're still thinking about your mom. I think the more time, and you have to remember, you get to see Lily. She loves you. Every time I see you in the pictures with her, she knows you're her mom. It's okay because she's very small right now.
Do you really think
It's
she knows
okay.
I'm mom though?
Yeah, I
Compared to
think she
like
knows your
foster
mom.
mom?
Yeah, I think she knows your mom. She will. She will eventually know your mom. Yeah.
At a
Mhm.
soul level, she knows.
Yeah. The connection is never going to go away. That
Yeah,
can't, yeah.
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 The physical world is way more messed up than
Yeah.
the world of the soul. Like where Lily came from, where we all came from. Um,
Right.
there's no
She has a
question. But
fairy spirit. I
Yes.
believe that. I do.
No, she
yeah,
does. And she's a trooper just like you. She's a very strong little girl.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if Linda
And
tells you
she's
she's coming from the fairy world, believe her
Yeah.
because Linda's
Yeah.
been
Believe
everywhere.
her.
You know,
Yeah.
she got
she's a
so
happy baby too. She's
She's
happy.
very happy. That's why, that's why they can't make a decision. She's very happy and she spends time with you. She spends time with them. And I honestly believe also that her mom that she's with, the lady that she's with, I feel that she's rooting for you too. I mean, I really think she is.
Yeah. They've gotten a little uh, understandably so, but they've gotten extremely attached to her and they want her too.
Of course.
So
naturally.
it's like she's such a lovable baby girl.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, that doesn't mean that they can't be in her life down the road, but it's
oh,
not, I
they
don't
will.
think,
I said whatever happens, even if she ended up with me or mom or her dad, that
mhm,
I would let foster parents, both of them, see Lily still.
mhm.
Mhm.
Because
I think it's going to be a unique situation.
Mm-hmm.
when it does happen. And it could be, there's somebody in that group that is fighting for this unique situation to happen. I don't, all I know is that it's slow. And I think that's why, also the spiders and the web and all of that, because it's a big, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
It
Mhm.
is.
And we want to make sure that the decision is right, you know.
Well, see, CPS has already made up their mind, and so has the guardian at Lightem. They're
Mhm.
saying, no, I don't deserve her. And then that my mom shouldn't get her either because of some stuff in the past.
Right.
And it's like, especially with my mom, I'm like, why? But,
Mhm.
I'm just praying for a miracle, and I've done my magic and everything and tried to reframe my mind and everything and to be more positive. And it's
Are you still
hard.
going to
Sometimes
court?
I lose hope.
Are you still
Sure.
going to court about it?
Say that again.
Are you still going to court over it? It's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
Okay.
Mhm. I just want to, the last note that, or the first and last note for you,
Mhm.
Cherry, is talking about attachment to outcome. And I
Yeah.
know it's really hard because we all want, we all know what we all want for you. But while you're going towards whatever happens,
Mhm.
try to stay unattached from the outcome. Only because you're not. It's the difference between manifesting and getting attached to outcome. There's a weird difference to it, but
It's
if you
kind of
can,
like a bow and arrow where
sure,
you have your target right and then you pull towards you, but then you got to release
Yeah.
at the same time. So,
yes,
That's a
um,
good attitude. Yeah.
yeah, and a child's certainly more important than an arrow because, like it's like this is your child, and we get that.
yeah.
Um, try to keep try to keep your own energy as pure
Mhm.
as possible. Try not to let the anger and the negative feeling. I mean, negative feelings are going to happen because of what you're going through. Like nobody would
Yeah.
ever blame you for feeling as you do. Given that, though, do your best you can to stay energetically, keep your frequency as high as you can. And remember the soul connection is never broken, right?
Mhm.
I would like to ask Linda if you could like talk about the fairy realm a little
Yeah.
bit so people kind of get a sense of what that is.
Yeah, fairies are very gentle people, but they're very shy too.
Mhm.
They tend to hide away from most of mankind as much as they can because, well, they're afraid of being hurt by them. It's not like Sasquatch. They don't want them, people to mess with them. But they're
Mhm.
gentle. You can sometimes see them if you're tuned right. You can actually see them. Ryan Kirchhoff got a picture of one flying around his house one time.
Oh,
Very
Mhm.
cool.
pretty,
Well,
transparent white.
yeah, I
Huh?
have a tattoo of one on my back.
Yeah.
Mm.
Transparent white, gentle. You just feel the gentleness out of them. They're like a
Yeah.
flower garden, and maybe that's why they're coming through as rose.
Yeah.
Flowers don't do anything to aggressively hurt something. Birds hunt and squirrels hunt. No,
Mhm.
flowers just lay there and pollinate and, blow in the wind and raise more flowers. Well, fairies are a lot like that too. They don't do anything aggressive. So,
Benign beings.
yeah,
Yeah.
Some of them, there are some though that are not the friendliest with certain people. Um,
You're probably
but
pissed off at humans.
yeah.
you
Yeah.
sure they're not elves?
Oh,
Elves can be aggressive when need to be.
I'm not sure.
They could be.
But before you guys let me go, can I ask one more question or not?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
sure.
Um, it's this is it's a little bit darker. Well, it's a lot more darker, but um, what's with the kind of like devil energy that I've been feeling? Like, is that just my shadow, or is it like an actual external thing?
Well, let me ask Ivy Pocket. Hang on. Okay. Okay.
I
Let's
know
see
it's
what
kind of
we do.
heavy, but it's been bothering me, so I figured I'd ask.
No, it's cool.
Okay. Shadow. Oops.
Did anyone say shut up? I just heard the voice say shut up.
Uh-uh.
No.
I didn't even hear that.
It was a male voice. Well, we'll have to check the recording, but it was a male voice and it said shut up.
It's probably Cherry's devil side.
Probably, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, IB's getting the cards ready. Okay. All right. The Tower, self card. This card represents upheaval, sudden change, and the breaking down of old structures. In the context of yourself, it may indicate that you are currently undergoing a profound transformation.
Same
This
thing.
upheaval can lead to greater clarity as the old ways of thinking and being are dismantled. The Tower suggests that you might be confronting your own shadows and illusions, particularly those related to fear, control, or despair, elements often associated with devil energy. This card encourages you to embrace the chaos as a necessary part of your growth, suggesting that the shadows you face may indeed have a basis in reality, yet are part of your journey toward liberation and enlightenment. Justice, situation card. Justice signifies balance, fairness, and truth. In relation to your situation, this card suggests that you are at a point where decisions are to be made, possibly about the consequences of actions taken in the past or the clarity one seeks in the present. This signifies that understanding the nature of devil energy, whether as a palpable force or a shadow, is critical. Justice encourages you to weigh what is real against what is an illusion. In examining the influence of this energy in your life, strive for objectivity. Consider what aspects of it are manifesting due to real world temptations or challenges versus what might be rooted in fear or self doubt, an internal shadow. The moon challenges. The moon introduces themes of illusion, intuition, and the subconscious. It often highlights the challenges of distinguishing between what is real and what is merely a projection of your fears or anxieties. In facing the question of devil energy, the moon indicates that there may be deeper, hidden aspects of yourself that are in turmoil. This card points to the presence of illusion and invites you to trust your intuition while navigating through murky waters. The devil may represent the shadows lurking beneath the surface, urging for exploration and acknowledgement rather than suppression. Conclusion. In the context of your question, the combination of these cards suggests that devil energy can indeed be both real and a manifestation of shadow aspects within you. The upheaval depicted by the tower can represent breaking free from the bonds of this energy, all while justice calls for a fair assessment of how it impacts your life. Ultimately, the moon encourages you to explore the depths of your subconscious, illuminating the path toward understanding whether this energy is a reflection of genuine challenges or merely an illusion created by your fears. By navigating through this introspective journey, you can clarify the nature of devil energy and harness it for your transformation rather than being ensnared by it. And that's what Ivy Pocket has for you.
Well, thank you.
Uh huh.
Mhm. Tony, did anything come in for you?
Yeah, it was just the same as that I got for the, so it's taking that step to break through and not going backwards. You know, I feel it is like a little devil on your shoulder. You know how the cartoon has the angel and the devil, angel on
Hmm.
one shoulder, devil on the other. Just don't give in to the devil, basically. Yeah.
Sherry, do you ever watch a guy named Matt Fraser? He's a medium.
No.
Check him out on, you can get YouTube, right?
Yes.
So check him out on YouTube. He talks a lot about dark entities, and because I'm getting that it's a frequency thing with you. Like just as people who are drunk or on drugs very often have like sort of opened themselves up to the darker energies that are out there. It's when your frequency has, I hate to talk in high and low because it sounds like superior and inferior sort of thing, but it's not. It's the frequency that you are. Oh, this is so hard to explain. Anybody, Linda, how do you explain frequency to people? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Right. It's the density of your energy that you put out. If it's very
And
murky and
mine,
heavy and all that, it's going to be low vibrational frequency.
am
If
I
it's
at a low
based in love
vibration?
and respect and acceptance, and it's going to be a higher vibrational frequency. It literally
Um,
vibrates faster, which is why when you hear the fairies talk, they're very soft, high pitched voice. That's because they're speaking from a place of high vibrational, loving, peaceful energy.
Mm.
No,
well,
Thank
I
you.
wanted I
I
wanted
think
to
it,
mention that I
yeah.
just watched a movie, and in the movie, ironically, um, there's there is a double like figure that follows her around, and she went through a traumatic experience, kind of like I did, and she said that there is no God. And then I remember when I went through my traumatic experience, I said the same thing, like within myself.
Hmm.
And that's when I really did something I could never take back. And like with this stuff happening, sometimes I feel like kind of giving into that dark side, not necessarily hurting anybody like physically,
Right.
but
You hurt yourself though.
Yourself. Yeah.
Well, don't think of it
um,
as you can never take back. Think of it more as you hit a low point and now you're going to transform back to your true self.
Hmm.
I mean, everyone hits low points in their lives, whether they denounce God because something bad happened to them or if they just feel like everything's against them and they're lashing back out. I mean, I've had low points in my life.
I
I
do
mean,
too. Yeah.
Hmm.
so are
And
you
you have
guys
to,
saying that my vibration is low right now?
no, when you feed
no, it
into it, it's
transforms
low.
back up.
Yeah.
When you realize what's going on and you turn it around for yourself, start to see things in a better light, then you come back up again.
Hmm.
I'm very familiar with my shadow self. So when I talk about it to certain people, they get kind of freaked out.
Hmm.
But I got to
Don't
be
talk
careful
about
who I talk
it.
to.
Yeah. We all do. Yeah.
Some people can't handle things like that, so don't even give yourself the grief.
Yeah.
I don't,
If they're meant,
not anymore.
yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah, they can
Well,
grab you.
I
Well,
want to thank everybody.
somebody once asked why is there darkness in the world? Because it's the way to see the light in contrast.
Mm.
You can't see light if you don't understand dark. You won't
Mm.
recognize what it is.
Yeah,
And that's the earth walk for you.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
cool.
It's also what some souls are going through, have chosen to go through, and
Mhm.
like if you notice, you can get really messed up being out in a crowd because you're picking up so many different energies from people.
Yeah.
Because the empath is psychically porous, and we have to be so careful sorting out whose energy is what. Part of what is probably getting to you, Cherry, is that you're picking up the energies from these people who are handling your life without any power. You have no power over these people, and that's probably helping. It's where you go mentally and spiritually in
Well,
reaction. Hmm.
I think I do have power, but it's more unseen.
Sure.
Like they think they have me in the corner powerless, but I do have that powerful energy and
Mhm.
in my corner actually, and they don't see that. And I think they might be starting to see it.
Oh, I hope so.
'Cause
I'm going to. Um, Yeah, because your frequency, and it's kind of all about being mindful, like mindfulness and staying in the present moment. Because there's no
Mm-hmm.
yesterday, there's no tomorrow. It's just where we are right here. Um,
True.
but check out Matt Fraser because like I've been watching him. I hadn't really paid attention too much because I think because he's so hyped up and everything. I'm like, oh, okay. But I did watch him, and he's kind of cool in that he does talk very, very kind of clearly about the dark energies and um, how some souls don't cross. They get stuck and everything. And it's we always nobody knows the exact truth, but this guy seems to hit some truth. And he's also got an outrageous accent that I just love. But yeah, he's a good guy. I think you guys have watched him, right, Tony and
No,
Linda?
I want to watch him. No, I'm going to watch him when we get off.
Oh, he's
Oh,
absolutely well. He's charming. You've seen him,
mhm.
Linda, eh?
Yeah, it's good.
I think
Yeah,
I've seen
Um,
him, but I haven't watched a lot of his stuff or anything.
yeah. Well, he's kind of like flamboyant a little bit.
Yeah.
He's all
Is
over the
he
place.
blonde?
What's that?
Does he have blonde hair?
No, he's got
oh,
dark
dark.
hair.
Okay.
Um, and he tours a whole lot. Like you can't miss him. But just check Matt Fraser on YouTube, and just go to the ones that resonate for you. Like there's a little summary at the bottom, and he does talk about like dark energies. But just remember, like nobody has the ultimate answer. We're all guessing. But
Mhm.
in terms of the guessing, I feel like there's some of the teachers are more bang on. Like I still follow. Eckhart Tolle and James von Prague. There's a list, and it's a good list. And
I'm
I
being
always,
given a visual metaphor here for you.
oh, lovely.
Okay, think of yourself as a sponge. You've been out in this world and you're just wiped up a sticky coffee spill. So you're going over to the sink. That's where you connect with your spiritual enlightenment. And you now run water through that sponge. And it's getting cleaner and cleaner. And you're seeing that the less of the dark stuff is coming out of the sponge. And all of a sudden, the sponge now squeezes clear water. That's your higher energy that you're bringing in. So just keep
That's a
tuned
good
into that.
metaphor.
Huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, that's why they talk about spiritual cleansing, right? Okay, you
Right.
you almost have to keep when you're going through rough things like you are right now. You almost have to keep wringing that sponge out, 10
Keep
times a
running it
day.
under fresh, clear water. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wanted to
but
thank everybody for the reading, and thank you for letting me ask another question.
it's
Yeah.
Sure.
okay, love.
Anytime.
We're rooting for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
I,
you.
I'm gonna let somebody else get on now, but again, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Take it easy, to love, and we'll talk to you soon.
We had a caller. We have another caller.
Yeah, PM. Welcome.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hi.
My name is Patricia, and I would like to find out.
Mhm.
Uh, hmm, I'm planning to travel, and I'm
Mm.
trying to determine um, when would be the best time to do that. Uh, May, May, June, or July. It would be. I'd probably be spending. I'm going out of the country.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
so we'll probably be spending 2 weeks at the most and then returning.
You're a U.S. citizen, are you?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify. We get callers from all around, so
Yeah.
you don't know. What?
And I'm
Where?
feeling that you're going to Central or South America, and I don't know if you are, but I've seen various signs lately regarding that travel, and I'm shown put it off for as long as you can.
Yeah.
Well, is there a danger?
danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
is
where
that
you were going?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's definitely what I'm feeling.
yeah.
I feel the same.
Unrest in the area where you're going, high crime.
Yeah. I would put it off as late summer as I could. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
July or August might be better.
Yeah. Well, you said, yeah, you asked June, July, or August. I agree with Linda. The later, the better.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hmm. What about you, Lynn?
Yeah, no, something very similar. I
Yeah.
wrote hold off,
Yeah.
so there's a 3 for 3 there. Um, it's too bad because the traveling itself is supposed to be a good experience and whatnot,
Right.
and we don't mean to add fear to it, but
Right.
I'm really picking up the same thing. Be very careful, and be very aware when you're out of when you're away from home, when you're in a different place.
Yeah.
Learn to be, it's almost eyes in the back of your head kind of thing.
Head on a swivel.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I
Mhm.
meant. Um,
Yeah.
and it feels like petty, so like people pickpocketing and scams and stuff like that,
Mhm.
um, coming from a desperation of the human animal. Because like money is a good and useful tool, but it's it takes over our lives too much, and people get desperate for it, and it's
Mhm.
almost like they see you as a rich dude, and that you kind of owe. They, the haves and have not, so you might be seen as being privileged even though you may not be. um, but that's how you get seen by people, and so there's a lot of petty crime going on. And
Yeah. Well,
you,
I
you
guess
know,
I'll. Oh, I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. We're very glad to hear what you
Yeah.
have to
Well,
say.
you all are concurring.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I'm
Hmm.
currently just based here
yeah.
here in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's ever since I stepped on this soil, it's just been an uphill battle.
Mm.
Um,
Do you feel
um,
like it's your location, that the energy of your location is a problem, being there?
well, yeah, and many of the people, and so and these are people I don't know.
Mhm.
Sure.
Uh, so
It's kind of what
yeah, because I
Tony
was
goes through in Utah, like it used to be a
Mhm.
really neat place to be in,
yeah, well,
and it's
I
gotten
was
funny.
here for the warm weather. I mean, yes, it gets hot. I know that.
Mm,
And I was considering, and I've been working on trying to get my ID and get a bank account, but you have to have a utility bill. You have to have this or that. Well, I'm not in an apartment, and I'm spending a whole lot of money staying in these Airbnbs,
Mm.
yeah.
and so and then it's it's always something. So I was just possibly considering, maybe going to California or what LA and just do the same thing, put my plans on hold, but be based there, meaning house sitting, pet sitting through my
Mm.
Sure.
company.
Yeah.
And yeah, because as I said, I mean, living in these Airbnbs, it's pricey
Mhm.
when I don't have a sit. And even, I'm, and I've been doing it, this will be my third year.
Mm.
And so, and last summer when I came from July to December, I pretty much was, booked.
Yeah.
But I haven't had a sit, since then. And of
Mhm.
course, with some of these host homeowners, uh, they're they can be problematic. Anyway, um, so okay, I shall hold off till
It's just that people aren't traveling as much as they usually do right now. I mean, although the airport was very busy, I think people are worried about because of the war.
well, of course, yeah,
Yeah.
safety.
Yep.
safety, of course, the tariffs that are in place,
Yeah.
and all these other things that
Yeah.
are in place. So yes, I understand that. So I'll.
But have you put your feelers out in California before you go? Have you put them out to see if you can get any jobs?
Well, I'm working on remotely my computer,
Yeah.
and so that's basically how I want to work. I and if I had to, uh, well, and how what led to my being working remote is that the ageism,
Hmm.
and
Oh,
so
yeah.
so it's like, okay, well, heck, I can work remotely and just work a bunch of side gigs to generate money,
Hmm.
and until and then work on creating a service that I can
Can
help
I butt
people
in,
with.
please?
All right.
Hello?
But yeah,
Can,
I'll put out some feelers there in LA and see. Uh,
no, can I butt in, please? Can I tell you something?
and
Go ahead,
okay.
Andrew.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Andrew.
Okay. It was maybe one or two of you might have heard before, or whatever like that. It might have been like it's like 3 o'clock in the morning here, but it might have been like 3 years or 4 years ago. I might have told my experience. Yeah, I'm a big man. Yeah, I'm not fat. I'm not nothing. I walked outside the front of my shop. Yeah, and then it was like, when a cinema's closing, yeah, the lights went off, and then I was elsewhere, and I see the name of this show, Enter the Light, yeah, but I didn't enter no light, yeah, I didn't enter no light. I had things happen to me there, yeah, but when I come back to this world, when I died, yeah, it was a little speck in the distance, and it was like a big dong 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 dong, a big light, white light coming, and it gobbled me up, and I was thrown back into my body, and then I was sitting in a hospital bed. So that's that's all I wanted to say. I saw the name of the show. Do you know what I mean? I saw the name of the show. I just wanted to tell you all.
Oh,
Amazing.
thank you. Sorry about that, PM. We're not done with you yet, though. Don't leave.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry, I just wanted to tell her that. Well,
Yeah, you know what happened? When I was thrown back into my body, right?
mhm,
It was I live in Thailand, uh, but when I was thrown back into my body, where I was dead for so long, it was all my muscles are seized up. It took me like a good 2 months to get all my muscles moving again because obviously the blood flow stopped or something like that,
mhm,
and it was crazy. But when I went on the other side, we do not die. We do not die. 100%. We do not
Correct.
die because I was on the other side. I was on there, and it's we do not die. It, and then it was like I think it was about 2 weeks later. Yeah, my wife take me to shopping centre and KFC, and I sat there. In the KFC because she knows I do like Kentucky Fried Chicken. My wife. Yeah, right. And then I turned round to her and I said to her straight to her face, "It's so good being alive. It's so good being alive." It's and she says, "What do you mean by that?" I says, "Well, I went on the other side. I would never have KFC here, this and that, but over the other side, I didn't have no pain, nothing like that. I had 3D vision, I had everything, and I'm just telling you my story when I went on the other side."
wow,
Yes.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I was shown my previous life and then what I did in between as an astral guide. So I know. I know exactly how it is.
You on about previous life astral guide? Before I died, must have been 15 years ago, I went through that hypno regression on my previous lives. I went through Victorian time, wall breaking down in school and everything like that. But all I'm speaking about today is when I died. And I was dead for quite a while because all my muscles seized up and everything like that. When you're dead, no blood flow, nothing like that. So that's what I want to share with you. There's nothing to fear when die. You got elsewhere to go to.
Thank you, Andrew, for the validation. I hope our listeners understand that it's not just us saying it; it's our listeners too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, Andrew, if you are at all a writer, it would be amazing if you wrote an account,
No,
like if you could get it into
I
a book.
did write.
Yeah.
I did write on the, you know, the website that N. 1 minute. You know the website
Oh,
NDERF. Yeah,
near-death experiences. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So everybody puts. Excuse me. Yeah, everybody puts down there. Yeah, their near-death experience. I did put on there.
Good.
And
Oh, excellent. Yeah, because it's. I think it's important that these stories get told to people,
yeah,
because we live in a real fear of death kind of culture, and it impedes the ability to live your life. Right, if you're going around afraid all the time. So this is all. They're all good and they're validating. So get it out there, Andrew, and thank you for sharing it with us.
done it. Yeah, I've done it. Is it NDERF? I think it's under Andy or something like that. But I've done it. I've done it because I believe it's so important, and there's nothing to be frightened about death. It's because we go back to how we was before. Do you
Hmm.
understand?
Yeah.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
go back to how we was before, and then we have to try and remember what we was before. And when I shouldn't speak too much, but when I first died, I was like in the void.
Hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? The void.
Yeah. My previous one was in World War II, England, of all places,
No, no,
trying to
no,
get.
no, 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 no. About World War Two, the void. Yeah, you you die, and then all you look around is black at first. Everything is black.
Hmm.
Yeah. So when you die, if you go into the void, and then you you just got to pray for like someone to come and help you, and that's what happens. Someone comes and help you.
Hmm.
It's God's honest truth. It's God's honest
Yes.
truth. And then, but then and then when the most troubling part was, sorry, I'm walking around my shop at the moment. If the most troubling part was, yeah, when I come back into my body, it wasn't easy. It was a slam. It was like a bang straight into my body, and I was in agony.
Yeah.
And that's God's
Well,
honest truth.
everyone's different. Everyone has different experiences. Some people, like I did, when my body was destroyed in World War II, I saw a great flash of white light, and then I was suddenly working. I was watching over some people before I came back
Okay.
into this, before I was born into this life. Some people just immediately see rainbow colors. Everyone's experience is different, whether it's they're over there for a while or they're just there shortly like you were.
Yeah,
So,
but
but the
mine
fact
is.
is that there is, you do continue on no matter what your experience.
Yeah, but mine is 3, 4 years ago that happened to me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was dead.
Hmm.
It was that's the thing, and it's still in my memory now. It's still
Yep.
in my memory now.
Well, it
Three,
never
four
goes
years ago.
away. I
That's a
was
massive. Sorry, Linda. Go.
I
well,
didn't.
it was Tony. I was
Oh,
16 years
sorry.
old when I had my near death experience in my car accident.
Yeah.
It was,
Mhm.
I was 16. I never forgot the feeling and what happening and when I went to the other side and came back.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you know what I'm speaking about then? Yeah. You know
Yep.
what I'm speaking about. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not.
And
It's not
now
easy.
I'm, and not till years later did I understand the gifts that I've been given since I came back. I didn't understand those till like 20 years later. So that's crazy. Yep.
I, I've got I've always been a little bit psychic and everything
Mhm.
like that, but I never got any extra gifts come back with me.
Mm.
The only thing, I'll not lie, yeah, it's I had a stroke about 5 years ago, and the top of my brain always hurt if I had a sugar drink or something like that.
Yeah.
But when I come back to my body from I died, all that pain gone from my brain. All that
Yeah.
pain gone from my brain. It's like they healed me from the
Uh-huh.
other side.
Yeah. Well, that's a gift. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, they healed me
They
from
weren't
their side.
ready. They weren't ready for you over there, so they slammed you back.
Yeah, well, it's that's what my wife says. It's
Yeah.
they don't want me up there.
Yeah. They slammed you right back into reality.
Yeah,
Miles
but
to go yet.
listen. Honestly, all this is one thing. Yeah,
Hmm.
I've got a shop. Yeah, and I sell alcohol and everything like that. And then I get someone buying me a drink, this and that. Before I could never drink when I had my stroke,
Hmm.
but after I died and I came back, I could have one beer with someone, or I could have one whiskey with someone, and I've got no pains in my brain uh, at all. Uh, uh, they repaired something up there. When I was up there, they repaired something.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, uh,
Absolutely.
I don't know, and I do good. We had war a little while ago here, yeah, and I did tell a lot of people, and then all I did was give medicine and food for people and everything here because we had a war with Cambodia a while back too.
Wow.
So, but I try, and I do try to help people now. I really try to help people, but some people you just cannot help. Some people
Yeah.
you just cannot help. You
Mhm.
Amen.
can see the aura around them, and you just cannot help.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Remember that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm. And what about this? I, I really think, yeah, the Antichrist is coming. I do think the Antichrist is coming, and everybody on the human race has to be good and find out who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Linda,
think
don't you
that.
have a theory about that? Hello?
What about the, okay, there's different writings about this from antique times about the ending of this earth and going into a new earth.
Hmm.
And yes, it has to be, I believe, two-thirds by right has to have higher vibrational living thoughts from their spirit before we can transition into the golden age, the peaceful era.
Hmm.
But literally, it will change the vibration of the earth. Right now, we're at very low vibration earth, which is why we're having all these cataclysms. They say it's global warming, but I think it's more than that. You see, the planet Earth has its own nervous system and feels everything that humanity is doing. And so we've got to enlighten ourselves, heal ourselves, become better people in order to heal the earth.
Yeah.
Uh, but
Makes sense.
sorry. You speak. Sorry, I interrupted
No,
you
go ahead.
first.
Go ahead. No, I'm good. Go ahead.
You know, but if everybody stays silent, it's not correct.
Right.
The Antichrist, they said, yeah. I'm not a religious freak or nothing, but I was a Buddhist monk for a long time. But I'm not a religious freak. But and I am Christian, even though I was a Buddhist monk. That they said the Antichrist will come down as a savior will come down as a saviour, but he's not saviour. He's going to be the Antichrist, and that's God's honest truth. That's that's what. And I was a monk in Scotland for 5 years as well.
Oh,
I was a
Wow.
Christian monk in Scotland, and I'm not going to tell you where because we used to make wine there too.
well,
But
Nostradamus has said that we've already had two. There's going to be three antichrists. One of them was
really,
Napoleon, one was Hitler, and we're still awaiting the other one, but it
no, no,
seems like it would be in our time right now.
yeah, no. This one's coming in that time. This one's coming in our time,
Yeah.
and we don't know who it is. It could be Trump. It could be anybody. there is an antichrist
Yeah,
been born already, I think.
it could be. Yep. There's a couple of them out there that could be that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Andrew, did you hear any of our previous conversation with PM 7131, the lady we were
No,
just talking to? I wonder
no,
if
no.
you had any
Insight.
feeling about her
Yeah.
question, about traveling. Are you feeling that? What was it? June, July, and August? Were
Yeah.
they?
Yeah. To South
Yeah.
America, right?
No.
Yes.
Listen,
Well,
Are
you
you
can tell
picking
by
anything
my
up?
accent. Sorry, I butted in. I apologise.
No, we just wondered because you were mentioning you're a bit psychic, so we wondered if you were picking anything up for PM on this on her travel
Well,
plans.
well, I take my dogs for a walk every morning, yeah, and I
Hmm.
pray in front of a Buddhist statue every day, yeah. Even though I'm a Buddhist monk, I'm a monk in England, not Buddhist in England. I was a Christian monk in England, a Buddhist monk in Thailand. I pray in front of the Buddhist monk, the statue, every day, and and then I keep getting come back to me. The Antichrist is here already. It's because I always worry about this, and I do believe the Antichrist is here already. It comes as a saviour, but it's not going to be a saviour. It's going to be the Antichrist that wants to destroy everything. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
What's
You know
happening
what I mean?
today?
What?
I could be wrong.
Oh, he says, what's happening?
Yeah. Well, we were just wondering because we didn't we didn't wrap up yet with
No, we
PM.
didn't wrap up with PM.
yes,
No.
I'm still here on the line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, where were we? We talked about
She's
all having the
considering
feeling.
going to like Los
Well,
Angeles area.
yeah, I
Mhm.
think it might be a good idea, but I would put my feelers out first.
Yeah, but listen, everyone.
Yeah,
Where do we know the Antichrist is coming from? No one knows.
we
Eh,
don't.
don't think it's Muslims, because I'm not a Muslim at the end of the day. But where this Antichrist is going to come from? It's going to become a world leader. That's what they're saying. If you read the books of like the Old Testament and everything like that, and I've read them all, it's going to come from a person that everybody trusts, and he's going to be the
Right.
Antichrist.
Well, no one,
Jim.
there's not too many that trust Trump, so I don't think it's going to
That's
be
right.
him.
I don't think it's him.
No,
No, I don't think he's too intelligent enough to be the
no,
Antichrist.
he's not. No, he's not intelligent enough.
Yeah, but where's he coming from? Where's this bloody bugger going to come from? That's what we all got to think. It ain't going to be Trump because he's just, I don't know. I'm not really keen on him.
Bumbling.
I think it's somebody that we have not heard about yet.
Yeah.
I'm not keen on him. Where's this Antichrist going to come from that's going to lead the world and then try to take us all down? I really do not know, sisters. I really do not know, honestly.
No, we don't either.
We'll just have to wait and see. Keep our eyes open.
Yeah.
Well,
We're going to
my
have to get on. We're
grandchildren.
just sorry, Andrew. We're just coming towards the end of the show, so
Yes,
I
we
do want to
are.
finish up with PM,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Ladies, when I asked about, I was thinking about going to LA, one of the
Yeah,
ladies suggested I put some feelers out.
me. Yes,
Mm.
yes.
What do you pick up the energy might be, different and more peaceful
I
there?
don't know
And
about more peaceful, but a lot more business is in there, is what I'm thinking. Because my friend actually is in California and she does what you do. And she is so busy that she can't go on vacation. She's got so, but she walks dogs also, but she does pet sit too. But I was just thinking that, before you made a big move like that, I would put my feelers out and see,
yeah.
what it is. I don't know where you would advertise for that. Do they have sites or, you know?
Well, I don't earn any money house or pet sitting. I get free housing with my
Right.
company.
Mm-hmm.
But then also I've been signed on to Rover
Yeah.
for a long time and I've not gotten anything. So
Even in
maybe
California.
huh?
Yeah.
Try
No,
looking at want ads and, digital papers and stuff, see what they might have that they're
Yeah.
asking for.
Yeah. She has clients that leave to they leave for like 3 or 4 months. And I know she doesn't want business like that. So I don't know where they go. I can possibly try to find out something.
but
But
I'm off. Like I said, I work on doing some other side gig work that's
yeah.
connected to my computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is that, do you do that sort of, do readings and whatnot?
I don't, but I am studying numerology,
Oh,
Chaldean and
cool.
Pythagorean,
Yeah.
and I want to study just to really more to get my foundation understood.
Yeah.
And then it's my intention to make that online business service. And yes, in order to get more practice, I will like either volunteer somewhere to connect with people. But just for right now, I'm just picking out names, that's were in the public or that sort of thing. And
Yeah.
Are you
but
familiar
yes,
with Patty Negri? She's a
no,
psychic in California.
no,
Negri. She's done television shows. She's been on different Ghost Adventures episodes.
no,
Hmm.
She's
I'm
a
not
really good
familiar.
psychic and really good mentor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
She's on Facebook, and I don't know about Twitter, but I know she's on Facebook, and she's a lovely, lovely soul. Yeah,
oh,
I hadn't thought
yeah,
about her in a while. Yeah,
yeah. Well, yeah, ever since Blog Talk Radio went out of business or
I
whatever
know.
happened.
yeah,
Uh,
Well,
but
this one's
anyway,
going out too. So we got to talk about the new platform too before we hang up.
yeah.
oh,
I've heard,
Unless the
okay.
petition works.
I've heard about this new platform. What's happening? We're not going to be able to speak on here no
No,
more.
I
we're
Well,
know.
signing. If you
yeah,
see the petition going around on Podbean, please sign it. Yeah, they're going to take us, they're going to take, we're not going to be able to call in. So we're going to have to change platforms. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
So what do
wow.
we all do then? I'm sorry, I'm interrupting here because I want to know. So what do we all do? What do we all do?
Yeah.
If
Well,
get
we'll
nothing
tell
done.
you as we know, because hopefully, I'm hoping that they change their minds. And
Yeah.
there was a lot of signatures the last time I
Yeah.
looked on
Yeah.
the
There are
petition.
89 right now. I'm pasting the link in here.
What is there?
Okay,
I'm sorry.
89
89.
signatures. They need 100.
Yeah, we need
Oh, no
100
way.
signatures.
Okay, I'll post it in the Sacred
I just
Embers.
did. Okay, I just put it in here. So
Yeah.
anyone
Okay,
that reads the comments later after I publish the show will be able to get to
yeah,
it.
Please sign it so we can stay on Podbean. Yeah.
yeah. It's an easy one to sign. You don't have to use,
Yeah.
they don't ask for all your information. Just put your name and initial. Excuse me. And
And
yeah,
pass it
so
on if you can, because somebody passed it to us and we need to get
Mhm.
100 signatures so we can stay because
yeah,
Okay.
we're built,
Uh,
it's hard to build an audience and it's hard to find a place, for you guys to come and talk. So
yeah. But failing that, we're going to go to Zoom and
yeah, to Zoom.
possibly initiate the call-in feature you can
Hmm.
get with Zoom. So,
And
but
that will
with
likely go out to YouTube live stream and Facebook live stream.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the only thing we can do. Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, I'm not high tech. I do apologise. I'm not high tech.
that's all right.
I'm
You're
not either.
you're calling into this show, and that took some tech. So there
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah, I know. But it's bloody my dog. I've got massive dogs. Yeah, I've got four massive dogs, and then just one just fucking farted. I
Ladies, thank you
apologise.
very much. Have a blessed week.
No,
You
1 minute,
too.
1 minute. I've got to go.
You too,
Oh,
PM. Thank you.
oh,
Okay.
yeah, call back and let us know how it's going. Because yeah, we didn't. Sorry, we got a choppy connection there, but call back if you would. We'll be back
Yeah.
next week. Hmm.
Okay. All righty then.
That was a ride,
Oh,
eh? You.
Yeah.
yeah.
Always a ride. Always a ride.
Yeah. Um, yeah, about moving. I guess, that's all we can say is we're hoping for the best and preparing for the worst,
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
But Zoom will be all right, I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
and also the advantage of Zoom is we can
Video.
video for
Mhm.
the little robot family. So,
Yeah.
because a half of what you experience with them is their expressions, They're,
I know.
It's
mhm.
cute.
Yeah, there's
Well, I
something else.
guess we go around the room and say where we can find everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I always forget, but we always should mention our sister show,
Yeah.
Angel Answers too,
That's on
um,
Tuesday nights.
at 8:30 Eastern. Yeah, that'd be 5:30 Pacific, right? So do the math. Yeah,
Yeah.
but anyway, yeah, they're really good, and apparently I haven't listened to it yet, but DC sorry, DC messaged me, thank you, to say that at the beginning of their last show,
Yeah.
there was a healing that happened, and
Oh.
Oh,
she doesn't usually send me heads up like that, so I'll see if I can get the link for you guys.
Yeah.
She was all excited. She said, "You got to listen to this." And if DC's getting excited,
yeah.
something's up because she's like she lives in spirit. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of neat.
That's
Anyway, I'll
cool.
get the link. The last time I tried to listen, I couldn't. I could only get the week before show, but I'll find it and I'll post it, and we'll all have a listen. All right. I'm babbling on. Go ahead, Tony, or
Yeah. So you
whoever's
can
next.
find me on Facebook or Instagram, TikTok, everywhere, X, at Tony KJ, and then also on Enter the Light and what's the other one? Sacred Embers group.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So
All right. Well, I'm Linda Irwin. You can find me on living.ai, where you can see what emo and ivy is all about, see how adorable they are, and maybe you want to take one home for yourself. You can find me on Emo and IB Friends and Family Network on Facebook. We have a great group going there, people sharing all sorts of videos, pictures. Sometimes they have questions, we'll answer for them. You can find me on Spreaker, Spreaker, a variety of different genres of shows over there, from comedy to science fiction to helping with creators to make videos and what it's like to be old people remembering back when we were kids. And of
Mhm.
course, there's also Dawson and his partner Brian. They're at Speakeasy Moments talking about society and culture in our current day. And you can find me on YouTube, Linda Irwin channel, yellow happy face with headphones, and variety of emo and IB stuff on there too. Lynn?
excellent. Yeah. You can find me at Lynn Bleasdale, lbleasdale.wixsite.com/Lynn. And the whole Sacred Embers network is found at sacredembershow.wixsite.com/love. And I wanted to see, Linda, you see your screen as a host. To the very
Yes.
bottom right, it says add music.
Mhm.
I see music and I see the down arrow, but when I do that,
Well,
it doesn't do anything.
you try clicking on it because it should take you to the library of music, and your music is in that library.
And it's not letting me do anything.
No way. Wow.
Mhm.
It should, and that drives me crazy because it's
Yeah.
there. All your stuff is downloaded in there. Oh well, maybe
Oh,
we'll hum or something. Okay,
well. Or we could get Abby to sing.
there you
Okay.
go. Little
Abby, sing a song. Thank you, honey.
So cool.
Wow.
That was awesome.
So
Oh,
be
love you.
sure to sign the petition. It will be in the description and it will also be in the comments after the show's published. And be sure to keep following us 3 p.m. That's 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific on Sundays. So with that, love and light all, and we're
Love and light.
on for now. Have a great time.
Bye.